Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today is Wednesday, right in the middle of Holy Week as we are preparing for Good Friday and Easter coming this weekend. I'm excited about that. Today our devotion comes from the Gospel of John chapter 3. We're continuing with our conversation between Jesus and Nicodemus. Today specifically verses 9 through 16. If you'll recall, Jesus has already talked with Nicodemus and shared an analogy with him or shared a truth with him that someone must be born again. Nicodemus didn't fully understand that, so Jesus goes on to tell him something more that maybe he would understand a little better. As Nicodemus is a teacher of the law, he would understand the story of Moses and remember the snakes and how Moses held a stick up and everyone who looked at the stick would receive life. And that's an analogy. Look, as we look to the cross, so Jesus is lifted up, and as we look to the cross, those who look to the cross can receive life. Um, but there is something really interesting here that just grabbed me. It's not really in the devotional that you have. So let me share a couple of questions from the devotion first. It says, why do you think Nicodemus had such trouble understanding the things that Jesus said? And then why do you think Jesus explained it to him several different ways? Well, maybe he just didn't have that understanding and it was trying to help him understand. Uh, but here's the thing for me. Jesus looks at him in verse 10 and says, are you the teacher of Israel and do not understand these things? And it might be easy to look at Nicodemus and be kind of pious and say, yeah, Nicodemus, you don't understand that. But here's my question. Would Jesus look at me and say, you're a Christian? You're a pastor? You you've been at church your whole life and you don't know how to tell someone that they could be a Christian? You don't know what the gospel is? And so there's my question for you. If I said, "What's the gospel?" Or maybe if I just said, "Hey, you say you're a Christian, how can I become a Christian?" Would you be able to answer that question? Man, I hope you would. If we don't get anything else right, we need to be able to tell people how they can have saving faith in Jesus Christ. And so if you need help with that, you reach out to me. I would love to be able to help you communicate the gospel well. Have a great day. God loves you, and so do I.